Hi there, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, Mystical Muse Tarot. This is a reading for all signs, so from Aries through to Pisces, and there will be a separate reading for each of the signs for the full moon in Taurus that's coming up on November the 15th, and there will be timestamps in the description as well. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. So let me go through some collective energy, some collective overview of what to expect around this full moon in beautiful Taurus, fellow earth sign. So this full moon encourages us to reassess our foundations, particularly in relationships and finances. With Uranus in the mix, expect sudden shifts and even some breakthroughs. So it's a really potent time for releasing any kind of old patterns and embracing new opportunities as well. So this energy is ripe for transformation. And look, we're in Scorpio season, which is transformation season. So that, along with this beautiful full moon in Taurus, should really be urging us to find balance between stability and the desire for change and transformation as well. So yeah, big powerful energies, but and with the full moon, the energy usually lasts for until the next full moon, which is in 30 days. So just be mindful of that it will it'll pretty much, whatever I'm the reading that I do for you will probably be for around the next 30 days. So yeah, take it how it resonates, but yeah, that's how it sort of goes. So let me bring the camera down and I'll tell you what we're doing today for this reading. So we're going to start off with my beautiful Moonology oracle cards, then do my 3-card spread for each sign with my Michelle Knight tarot cards. There's a link in the description for those if you want to get your copy, and then finish off with the angel therapy cards. So let's start off with my darling Aries. Hi Aries. For you, my darling Aries, around this time, the full moon highlights your financial sector. So it's a good time for you to review your spending habits and make any kind of necessary adjustments. There could be some unexpected changes in income or expenses, and this may arise. So just stay flexible and also be open to any new opportunities that might come in for you, my darling Aries. All right, let's see what we have for you from the Moonology oracle cards for this full moon in Taurus on the 15th of November. What do we have for you, my darling Aries? Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So nothing is yet set in stone, my darling Aries, which means you can write the story. You should be writing your own story. Nothing is set in stone. You can change the story. If things aren't going the way you want them to, change the story. Because nothing is set in stone. So let me put those there so you can still see those, and move those up there. And let us consult the tarot, my darling Aries, and see what we have for you for this full moon in Taurus. What do we have for my darling Aries for the full moon? I will take that one that flew out for the full moon in Taurus. Just move those up. All right, my darling Aries, what do we have for you this time? You need to pick 2 because one flew out. Clearly you have one message there that wants to come out, my darling Aries. So let's make sure they're all in view for you. Whether we can all see them. All right, so yes, the Hierophant. This was what came out for you. So the Hierophant is a card of maybe government institutions, higher learning, things like that. So, as I said to you, that you should be flexible around this time, my darling Aries, and be open to new opportunities. So there may be some opportunities coming in for you to, learn more, learn something that you've wanted to learn. It is also a card of marriage. So take this how it resonates. If you're looking to be engaged, looking to be married, then, this could be telling you that this is a blessed union, my darling Aries. So take it how it resonates. Let's get some more info. Yeah, you've got the Queen of Pentacles as well. Wow, big energy. So the Queen of Pentacles, my darling Aries, is, telling you that you have all the resources that you need in order to, take this higher learning. Is what I'm really feeling off this Hierophant. I'm feeling that you are wanting to expand your knowledge and learn more. And the Queen of Pentacles is coming in to tell you that you have all those resources that you need in order for you to take this step and learn what you want to learn, my darling Aries. Yeah, and you've got the Six of Cups as well coming in, which is a beautiful energy. So the Six of Cups, when I'm looking at it individually, the Six of Cups is a card of, traditionally nostalgia, maybe something or someone coming back from the past, my darling Aries. So whether that, is someone coming back from the past to give you the blessing that, to take this next step to go and learn what you need to learn, my darling Aries, or this is just someone coming back into your life to, encourage you, support you, to let you know that nothing is set in stone, my darling Aries, and that you can rewrite the story to whatever it is that you want, my beautiful Aries. So beautiful energies around for you, my darling Aries, at this time, from what I'm seeing. I'm also feeling off this Six of Cups that, if when I brought, pulled this Hierophant card, that it was marriage for you, I feel that it's the person from the past that you're going to get in touch with that may spark that conversation. That's what I kind of feel off that energy coming into, if it's to do with a love relationship or something like that, I feel it's someone from the past coming in to spark that conversation with you. So take it how it resonates. I'd love to know. So do drop me a comment or an emoji in the comments to let me know, if this resonated with you. If it is a marriage coming up, put a ring in the comments for me. And if it's not, give me a heart or something like that. So yeah, lovely energies for you. What I'm feeling very strongly off this reading for you, my darling Aries, is that you have all the resources that you need in order to write the next chapter of your story, my darling Aries. That's what I feel very strongly here for you. So that's lovely. Beautiful energies. All right, let's see what the angel therapy cards have for you as a final message, my darling Aries. Visualize success. Yes. So like I said, if this has to do with you higher learning or something like that, then, visualize you doing that. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Love it. I love this for you, my darling Aries. So thank you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Go and tap that little thumbs up button for me. And like I said, leave me a little emoji in the comments to let me know, whether this reading resonated with you and what it meant to you. I'd really love to know. And please subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you. All right, let's move on to my beautiful Taurus. Hi, Taurus. So my darling Taurus, this full moon is in your sign and you're going to be in the spotlight. So this is a powerful time for you for personal growth and any kind of self-discovery. So, embrace changes that help you become, more authentic and true to yourself. Relationships may also undergo significant shifts, so just be aware of that. But, this is your time, my darling Taurus. I feel for you that this is going to be a wonderful time for you. You're going to be in the spotlight, as I said, so love it. All right, let's see what we have for you from the Moonology, and that was left behind, so I'm going to take that. Oh, nothing is yet set in stone. We just had that for Aries. That's amazing. You saw me shuffle. So, yeah, wow. Mutable moon. So what I was saying to Aries is that this is a card of you can write your own story, my darling Taurus, and that's what I feel off this card is you're being encouraged to, if your story isn't going the way you want it to, write a new chapter for yourself. You know, write a new story as to how you want the next, you know, the rest of your life to be. Your story has not been written yet, my darling Taurus. So, you know, you can do, be, have anything you desire. You've just got to put your intention behind it. So let's consult the tarot, my darling Taurus, and see what we have for you for this full moon in your sign. What do we have for you, my darling Taurus, for this time? Let's see what we have to make sure that's all in view for you, my darling Taurus. Whee! See the Nine of Cups? Love it. This is your wishes being fulfilled, my darling Taurus. Yes, as I was saying, you are in the spotlight. You know, there are going to be unexpected changes for you in your income, but expenses may also arise, so just be mindful of that. More so, you know, embrace the changes, and you know, be more authentic, my darling Taurus, is what, you know, I was saying to you before. So the Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, but it is also a card of you being in alignment with whatever it is that you do want, wish, desire. So there's no good just sitting there wishing for it. You need to get yourself into the alignment in order to receive what it is you're wishing for, my darling Taurus. So, you know, like I said, nothing is yet set in stone. Write your story according to how you want this wish to turn out, my beautiful Taurus. Yeah, because you've been working hard, my beautiful Taurus, and this really is a card of, you know, it's a card of but all earth signs. So, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, and look, if you do have more other earth in your chart, you know, I would encourage you to check out that other reading, the other earth sign readings as well. But what I feel of here is that you have been working hard, and you've been working hard in order, you know, so you deserve this Knight of Pentacles. You know, you so deserve it, my darling Taurus. You've been working hard. This is a card of quality work, and it is also a card of material success on the horizon. So, you know, you're clearly in alignment. You are being in alignment with what it is that you wish and desire, my darling Taurus. Yes, and the Eight of Wands is coming in. Wow, this is quick movement for you, quick success, my darling Taurus. As I said, you're going to be in the spotlight, and wow, it's coming for you. You know, this is also called the arrows of love as well. So if it's a relationship that you're looking for, then this could be coming in quick. If your wish fulfillment is a relationship, then I see it coming in, and I see it coming in fast. So, but and then look, take it how it resonates. If you're not looking for love, it is whatever you've been working hard towards, my darling Taurus, and it's coming in for you quickly. Nothing is yet set in stone. Rewrite your story according to however you want this beautiful Nine of Cups to be, my darling Taurus, because it's coming for you. So make sure it's a good one, is what I will say. Love it. Beautiful energies for you, my darling Taurus. So let me know in the comments. I want to know what this is. If it's love, leave a little heart for me. And if it's not love, maybe leave an emoji that corresponds with, you know, what it is that you're what you're doing, or what your dream or what your wish is. I'd love to know. All right, I'm going to take that because it popped out. Let's see what the angel therapy has for you. Crown chakra. Yeah. So your crown chakra is the top of your head here. And I encourage you to keep that open. I encourage you to, do a meditation where you can open your crown chakra, because with your crown chakra, it's where you receive everything, my darling Taurus. So, there's plenty of meditations on YouTube about opening your crown chakra. So check it out. Pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayer. Love it. Beautiful energies for you, my darling Taurus. Love, love, love. So, like I said, you need to be, in order for your wish or dream to come into reality, you need to be in alignment with it. And that will have something to do with releasing any blockages that may be there. Open up your crown chakra, my darling Taurus, so you can allow the beautiful alignment to come in for you. Love this for you. Thank you, my darling Taurus. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Just hit that little thumbs up button for me. And like I said, leave me an emoji in the comments. I'd love to know, if this resonated with you and, what's happening with you. So thank you, my darling Taurus. And please subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's move on to my darling Geminis. Hi, Gemini. Okay, for you, my darling Geminis, this full moon illuminates your subconscious and spiritual realms. So it's a time for deep introspection and releasing any kind of old emotional baggage that you may have around. So pay attention to your dreams and intuition, as they may offer valuable insights towards this time. So, if the High Priestess comes up in your reading, that will be a double confirmation that pay attention to your intuition. And look, I think we should all pay attention to our intuition all the time. It's just sometimes it's more in tune and heightened than others. So, yeah. All right, what do we have for you, my darling Geminis, as an overarching energy for this full moon in Taurus? I think they were all upside down, these cards. Take time to breathe out. Yes. Do it with me. Disseminating moon. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Fully breathe out. Really empty your lungs. Let it happen. Sometimes we get so caught up in taking short breaths that we don't really take deep cleansing breaths. And it's very important. I mean, if anyone that does yoga and things like that, breath work is part of the journey of yoga. So, or, even any kind of exercise that you do, it's, breathing's very important. Otherwise, you might fall over. All right, my darling Geminis, take time to breathe out. So you may need to take some time out for yourself this time, during this time. So like I said, it's a time for deep introspection for you and releasing old emotional baggage. So part of that is taking time to breathe out, my darling Geminis. All right, let's consult the tarot and see what we have for you, my darling Geminis. Oh God, I'm dropping them everywhere today. Let's see what we have. Oh, see? Are you not entertained? Oh dear. All right. Just had a gladiator moment then, sorry. Okay, let's see what we have for you, my darling Geminis, for this full moon in Taurus. All right, let's see what we have. Just make sure they're all in view. The Page of Pentacles, beautiful. So pages in the tarot, if you've been watching me for a long time now, you know pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little boy here, he brings in a message of an opportunity that may be coming in for you. So pay attention to any emails that come in, any text messages, any correspondence that may come in for you. Now, the caveat is during this time is that we will be coming into Mercury retro shadow. So be aware that anything that you may be responding to, any kind of correspondence that you may be responding to, just check that, you know, if this is a confidential opportunity, my darling Geminis, then make sure that any responses are actually going to the person that you intend them to. That popped into my head, so I'm feeling that's going to be important for you, my darling Geminis. Yeah, and we've got the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords comes in to bring you clarity, my darling Gemini. So whatever, you know, is happening for you around this time, you are being brought clarity. So maybe there's been an opportunity that's come in for you where you're just, it's not clear. And like I said, if I got that, I felt that with that message that I got about the communication not going to who it's intended to, I feel that there might be some miscommunication happening. But the Queen of Swords is coming in to give you clarity and to give you the knowledge and the wisdom to move to decide whether this opportunity is for you, my darling Geminis. That's what I feel is coming off this Queen of Swords here. And, you know, in the traditional tarot, she only has clouds halfway up her body, which means she has risen above, my darling Geminis. So you will gain all the knowledge and wisdom you need in order to make the decision on whether this opportunity that's coming in for you is what is right for you. Yeah, because you've been feeling left out in the cold. So I knew there was more to the story here, my darling Geminis. So, you know, this is a card of, the Five of Pentacles is a card of do not call attention to your weaknesses. So if within this communication that you've been that's been happening here with this opportunity, if you're feeling unworthy or not good enough, you need to move through that energy, my darling Geminis, because it's coming up in your reading that you're feeling less than. So you need to move out of that energy, move through. You have, like I said, the Queen of Swords is coming in. You have all the knowledge and wisdom. You got this, my darling Geminis. Do not call attention to your weaknesses here. You know, the fives in the tarot have very simple solutions. And this one here is that they could just go inside this church and find salvation. They don't need to be standing out here in the cold. And neither do you, my darling Gemini. So move out of this not good enough energy. Move out of this feeling lack energy because it's not serving you. And take time to breathe out. Collect your thoughts. You know, this decision does not have to, this opportunity does not have to be rushed, is what I feel here for you, my darling Geminis. So take the time to gain for this knowledge and wisdom that you have, gain the clarity that you need, and then make the decision. But move out of this Five of Pentacles lack energy because it's no longer serving you, my darling Geminis. Ooh, powerful message here for you, my darling Geminis. All right, let's see what we have as a final message for you, my darling Geminis, from the Angel Therapy cards. Let's see what we have as a final message for my darling Geminis. Cut your cords, yeah. You know, you can't make this up. This is exactly what I was feeling, that there was this, you need to move out of this energy, and that you were feeling that lack energy. You need to move out of that, my darling Geminis. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Yes, you know, you cannot, I don't feel that this opportunity that you're going to be receiving here is going to be successful until you can work out and cut the cords from this energy here. It is not going to work out for you. You need to move through this energy, my darling Geminis, and cut your cords. There are some great cord cutting meditations on YouTube, so look those up because, as I said, they are, you know, you need to release this energy in order for you to move forward. Take time to breathe out. Go within, release any old emotional baggage, my darling Geminis. Love this for you. So thank you, my darling Geminis. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Just tap that little thumbs up for me right now. And, leave me an emoji or a comment below. I'd love to know, how this resonated with you. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you. All right, let's move on to my darling Cancerians. Hi, Cancer. Okay, so my darling Cancerians, this lumination activates your social sector. You may find yourself reevaluating friendships and any kind of group associations as well. So it's a really good time to connect with like-minded individuals and let go of any relationship that no longer serves you. And that seems to be the theme from the readings that I've done so far. That is the theme of letting go of what no longer serves. So, I feel that is a theme for these readings, for this beautiful full moon in Taurus. Release emotional baggage, release anything that no longer serves you, and move forward, my darling Cancerians. All right, let's see what we have for you as an overarching energy for this time. I thought these cards are upside down. I think I'll just turn them around. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yes, full moon in Pisces. So, wow. So, where in your life, my darling Cancerians, do you need to balance spirituality and practicality? So, as I said, that this illumination you might be finding that you will want to be reevaluating, group associations, friendships, things like that. So, take it how it resonates, but you're being encouraged to bring that balance into your life, my darling Cancerians. All right, let's consult the tarot and see what we have for messages for you, my darling Cancerians, for this full moon in Taurus. Not full moon in Pisces, but full moon in Taurus. All right, let's see what we have. One was looking at me. Oh, there's two there, so I'm going to take those two. Oh, there's two, yeah. Bonus card for you, my darling Cancerians. All right, so let's see what we have. There's two there. That there. Make sure that's there. All right, let's see what we have here. Yeah, there's the balance energy. And I was thinking, I wonder if I'm going to see the Two of Pentacles, and here it is. So for you, my darling Cancerians, just make sure that you can still see those if I move them over. So you've got here releasing burdens. You've obviously been carrying a heavy load, my darling Cancerians, and as I said, you are going to be. It's a time for releasing things that no longer serve you. Whether it be relationships, work relationships, personal relationships, family relationships, friendships, things like that. It's a time for release, my darling, and putting down, my darling Cancerians, and putting down your burdens. So, and like I said, you are being encouraged to balance your energies out. So, you can see on this card here, the Two of Pentacles here, this giant infinity symbol. And that's the sign of infinite possibilities for you, my darling Cancerians. So you have infinite possibilities. You're being, like I said, you're being encouraged to balance. It's also a card of, well, they say work hard, play hard, but that is balancing your spirituality and practicality. Whatever that means to you, you're being told, and it's come up in the cards as well as the overarching energy, balance is important for you during this time, my darling Cancerians. All right, let's see what else we have. The Hermit. So the Hermit is a card, it's a Virgo card. I'm a Virgo. It is the card of Virgo, but it's also a card of knowledge and wisdom. So from what I feel here is that you have gained the knowledge and wisdom, my darling Cancerians, in order for you to put these burdens down. You can, in the traditional tarot, he's climbed to the top of a mountain, which means that, along the way, he's gained the knowledge and wisdom and he's ready to come back down the mountain. But what he also has is the star in his lantern. And the star in the lantern means that he's captured his you know, he's captured his star. He has everything that he needs on from his journey, and he's ready to come back down the mountain. So, and the what's bringing to my attention is these butterfly wings here, and to me, butterflies in the tarot and butterflies anywhere are a transformation. So I feel here for you, my darling Cancerians, that you are going to, you know, gain all the knowledge and wisdom that you need. Put down your burdens, balance your energies, gain all the knowledge and wisdom that you need in order for you to be able to move forward with whatever you're wanting to move forward with, my darling Cancerians. And like I said, you are being encouraged to let go of what no longer serves you here. So what I feel off this Hermit card is that you will know what no longer serves you. You will have gained that knowledge. And I don't believe you're going to be afraid to release what no longer serves you, because you know that it's going to be for your highest good, my darling Cancerians. All right, let's see what else you have, because the Ten of Pentacles is coming in. So all this is leading up to this, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is building and leaving a legacy, my darling Cancerians. This is your, you know, the tens, like, well, here's another 10. So we've got two tens here, and tens are completions. So you're working towards this beautiful Ten of Pentacles, my darling Cancerians. It's also a card of inheritance as well, so take it how it resonates. There could be an inheritance coming in for you, but I'm more feeling that what is happening here is that you're wanting to release your burdens, put them down, need to balance your energies. You've gained all the knowledge and wisdom to be able to release what no longer serves you, so you can move into this beautiful Ten of Pentacles energy. You're building and leaving a legacy, you know, your stability, your, you know, wealth and security. This is what you're working towards, and I can see it coming into fruition for you, my darling Cancerian. So yeah, beautiful energies for you. Yeah, and I love that we've got balance, your spirituality and practicality, and we've got the Two of Pentacles here, so there's definitely that balance card there. So yeah, love it. All right, my darling Cancerians, let's see what we have for you as a final message from the Angel Therapy cards. Let's see what we have for you, my darling Cancerians. Singing and dancing. Yee, sing and dance, sing and dance. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement, my darling Cancerians. So yes, you're being encouraged clearly during this time to, you know, this is going to be, you know, it's a powerful energies, but don't forget to take some time for yourself. Don't forget to take some time to enjoy the journey, my darling Cancerians. Don't get too bogged down in all the details, because, you know, you definitely need to express yourself, it says here. So express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Love it. So thank you, my darling Cancerians. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Just tap that little thumbs up thing for me right now, and leave me a comment in the, you know, leave me a comment. I'd love to know if this resonated with you. You know, just leave me a little emoji, even a little heart or something like that, just in the comments, to let me know that, you know, you enjoyed this reading, and because it does something to the algorithm and pushes it out to other people, and it really helps my channel grow. So I would appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you. All right, let's move on to my darling Leos. Hi, Leo. Oh, my darling Leos, what have we got for you around this time? So your career and public image are in focus during this full moon. So you might experience sudden changes or, you know, opportunities in your professional life. So stay adaptable and be open to new paths that align with your long-term goals. So that's exciting, my darling Leos. All right, let's see what we have as an overarching energy for you during this time, my darling Leos. What do we have? Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, new moon in Pisces. So you are being encouraged, my darling Leos, to take some time to meditate and contemplate. So, you know, if you're getting too bogged down in the details, you are definitely being encouraged to slow down. All right, let's consult the tarot, my darling Leos, and see what we have for you for this full moon in Taurus. What do we have for my darling Leos? This one. All right, my darling Leos, let me see what we have for you. Just put these, make sure they're all in view. The Knight of Swords, yeah, okay. So we've got some quick moving energy coming in for you, my darling Leos. But this energy is also stressing kind of energy as well. There may be some quick energy coming in that might bring some clarity for you. But in the traditional tarot, this horse is just bat out of hell going, and he looks stressed, this poor horsey. So what I'm feeling for you on here is that you are doing a lot, my darling Leos, and you're being encouraged to just slow things down a little because they're going a little bit way too fast at the moment. Yeah, wow, because you've got the Magician, my darling Leos. Love it for you. So this Magician, this is the master manifester, my darling Leos. You have the power during this Taurus full moon, my darling Leos, to manifest all your dreams and desires, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into the physical realm. Meditate on it. And that could, you know, that's this meditate and contemplate is when you should set your intentions, my darling Leos. And so you can bring whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest into the physical realm. You know, you can see on this card here, there's the infinity symbol, and that is the symbol of infinite possibilities. You have infinite possibilities during this time, my darling Leos. So, you know, the Magician is the master of all the suits in the tarot. So work with those energies. You can master anything you want to during this time. It's a very powerful time for you, my darling Leos. Yeah, and you've got the Queen of Cups as well. So what's going to come in for you at this time is a beautiful heart-based gift. The Queen of Cups, she has mastered her emotions. She is, you know, she sits in the traditional tarot. She's holding that cup like a trophy, holding it up like, I've won. This is my trophy. And that's what I feel for you, is that you're in that energy of you have everything you want, and you're wanting to shout it shout it from the rooftops, my darling Leos. You feel that you have everything you want and desire. You are comfortable and content in your, you know, you have mastered your emotions, my darling Leo. That's what I'm feeling off here. But I just feel as well that you need to slow down. That's the message I'm getting, is that, you know, and take it how it resonates. If you're, you know, wanting this and you're wanting to do that, and you've got this on the go and you've got that on the go, I'm hearing that you need, and that's what this Knight of Swords is, slow down, my darling Leos, and just contemplate, meditate, manifest, and get your, you know, bring yourself into that emotional state of contentment, which is what I'm feeling here on the Queen of Cups. You know, she is in that beautiful state of contentment. She has mastered her emotions and she's sitting pretty. And that's what I feel you need to do during this time, my darling Leos. So yeah, beautiful for you. All right. I love this Magician card for you. Meditate and contemplate and set your intentions, my darling Leos. That's what I'm feeling for you. All right, what do we have for you, my darling Leos, as a final message for this full moon in Leo? full moon in Leo, full moon in Taurus. Clear yourself. Yeah, it's exactly what I was feeling, that you're too much going on. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Yeah, and I feel that has something to do with this Knight of Swords, my darling Leos. And like I said, you're being encouraged all through this reading to meditate and contemplate and clear yourself. So, if while you're doing your meditation, ask the angels to help you release whatever it is that's, any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Yeah, beautiful reading for you. So thank you, my darling Leos. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up for me. Just tap that little thumbs up right now and leave me an emoji in the comments if you like, if you're wanting to, let me know if this reading resonated. It really does help my channel grow. It does something to the algorithm that, pushes out my content, and yeah, just, lets the algorithm know that it's worth watching. So I really appreciate that. And please subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you, my darling Leos. All right, let's move on to my beautiful Virgos. Hi, Virgos, my darling fellow Virgos. So for us during this time, my beautiful Virgos, the full moon highlights your beliefs and higher learning. So it's a great time to explore any kind of new philosophies or educational pursuits. So and unexpected travel opportunities may also arise, so which could broaden your horizons, which is exciting. I'm always like a little sneaky getaway, so that sounds quite exciting. So let's see what we have for my darling Virgos, my fellow Virgos, for this full moon in our fellow earth sign of Taurus. What do we have as an overarching energy? Work through your fears, my darling Virgos. So new moon in Scorpio, which is amazing. That's just what we had on the 1st of November was that new moon in Scorpio. So we just had that energy. So work through your fears. So maybe during that time, my darling Virgos, that, there was something that you needed to know during that time. So think back to the start of this month. Was there something that happened that brought up any fear in you? I can say yes, there was for me. And, fear, I like to say, is just false evidence appearing real. Fear only gives you power if you allow it to. And, something happened to me and it was a shock, and it was instant, that feeling of, that feeling in the pit of your stomach. But then I was just like, you know what? No, it's false evidence appearing real. This isn't real. It's, I can get through this energy, and I did, and I have, and I am so happy. What I thought someone was going to think totally surprised me, and I am just so grateful for that person, that I have such lovely people around me. And that's all I can say, is that things are often, and things are often not as bad as what you think they're going to be. And also, people surprise you as well. So, I don't be afraid to tell some people, things that, because you think that they're going to react, differently, weirdly, whatever, because they just might surprise you, as someone did for me during that full moon in Scorpio. So, yeah, love it. All right, my darling Virgos, let's see what we have for you for this full moon in Taurus. Did I say full moon in Scorpio? I meant new moon in Scorpio. I got full moon on the brain. All right, my darling Virgos, let's see what we have for you for this time. Make sure that's all in view. All right, the Page of Wands. Okay, I love this fella. I do. I love my little Page of Wands when he turns up in my readings, because he is the page. And look, like I said, if you've been watching me for a while now, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella brings with him the Ace of Wands. And this wand is illuminated. So this message that's coming in for us from this Page of Wands here is a message of time to take action on something, my darling Virgos. So, you know, something's coming up. I'm just gonna go like that. Sorry about that. And then there's a little ding in the background. So yes, we are, what I feel for us, my darling Virgos, is that we are going to receive a message of a brand new opportunity, but we need to take action on that. Now, as I said too, I think it might have been Cancer in their reading, that, you know, during this time we are going into Mercury retrograde towards the end of this month, but we will be in retro shadow. And any kind of communications that come in, please check, double check, triple check, you know, any responses that you give, that if they are private responses, that they go to the person that they are intended to. That is the one caveat of this time, is that just check, double check any kind of communications and things like that, because there is the risk of, you know, something happening during this time. So yeah, but what I feel here is that we have a beautiful message coming in that it is going to spark some inspiration and the opportunity for us to take some action. And we need this, my darling Virgos, because are you sitting in this energy of, is that all there is? You know, this card is the Four of Cups is a card of apathy and, you know, boredom, something like that. So, you know, don't be so focused on, you know, what is in front of you. This is the thing. We can be sometimes so focused on what's in front of us that we don't see this opportunity coming in, my darling Virgos. And I feel that this opportunity that is coming in for us is this Page of Wands is bringing in for us. Even though this is a cup and that's a wand, doesn't matter. That's what I feel off this card. But we need to, you know, get out of that boredom energy or apathy energy and be open to, you know, see that there is another possibility around us, that, you know, we can be so focused and you know, we can be, you know, that's our nature. Virgos are very focused, but sometimes we cannot see what is around us. So just be open, my darling Virgos, is what I'm feeling off this energy here. Because here's us showing up in this reading, the Queen of Pentacles here. This is our queen. You know, this is our queen of resources. You know, we are being told here that we have all the resources that we need. We don't need to worry, you know, about, those things just in front of us. We have all the resources that we need in order to be able to accept this beautiful message, this opportunity that's coming in for us, my darling Virgos. Grab it, take it, move forward with it, is what I feel off this energy here. And work through your fears here. If you're feeling that, you know, you're apprehensive to take these new opportunities, don't. Work through it. You know, I like to just say yes. Just say yes, you know, and see what happens. It's a lovely space to be in, to be able to just go, yes, okay. You know, of course, don't do anything that you know is not going to be good for you. Don't say yes to those kind of things. But I think sometimes if we're fearful of an outcome, just do it, you know, because we can always choose a different way to go. So anyway, let's see what we have for you, my darling Virgos, as a final message. Let's see what we have for you, my darling Virgos, as a final message. Lovely energy here, but yes, work through your fears, my darling Virgos. Earth Angel, yeah, God, this is us, definitely. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. Yes, come from a place of love, my darling Virgos. Whenever you make a decision, make the decision from the place of love. And I think there was a book about how would love respond or something like that. I think, I'm not sure who wrote it, or you can let me know in the comments if you know who wrote that. How would love respond or something like that. And yeah, I just think, this is our card, my darling Virgos. So you are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. Release this fear energy that you may be experiencing at this time and come from a place of love. Beautiful energies for us, my darling Virgos. So thank you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up and just tap that little thumbs up button for me. And like I said, leave a comment, leave an emoji in the comments, or, write me a comment or something. So yeah, I'd like to know, how this resonated with you, and if it did resonate with you. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you, my darling Virgos. All right, let's move on to my beautiful Librans. Hi, Librans. For you, my darling Librans, this lunation, it brings attention to your shared resources, so and intimacy as well. So, financial matters, especially those involving others, may come to the forefront here. So it's a good time to address, if you've got, any debts, investments, and any kind of deep emotional connections as well. So, take it how it resonates, but I think we've all got, emotional connections. So, all right, my darling Librans, let's see what we have for you as an overarching energy for this full moon in Taurus. A win-win outcome is forecast. Love it. I love this for you, my darling Librans. And look, it is a full moon in Libra. It is your full moon. So here's your symbol here. Here's your scales of balance. So that's very auspicious, my darling Librans. A win-win outcome is forecast. I love it. All right, let's consult the tarot, my darling Librans, and see what we have for you for this full moon in Taurus on the 15th of November. All right, let's put these, make sure they're all in view. See what we have. The moon, yeah. Ooh. So, my darling Librans, the moon is a card of things that are hidden. It is a card of things in the shadow that may be, something might be hidden from you, my darling Librans. And I think and you have this feeling. This is what I feel off this when I was shuffling and bringing them out. I'm feeling that that this energy is around you at the moment. So, the moon, it's part of the fool's journey is the moon. And, the moon casts shadows, but it is temporary. The moon comes up, the moon goes down, and then the sun comes up. So it is a temporary energy, but be aware that anything that may be happening this around this time, there may be things that are hidden from you. Yeah, but you've got the Nine of Pentacles, my darling Librans, which is beautiful energy. So the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, my darling Librans. So, it's also a card of gratitude and luxuries as well. She has 3 pentacles here and 6 here. She is happy to give away these 3 pentacles because she always has enough here. She always has always has enough for herself. It is a card of making a beautiful environment for yourself to live in. So, embrace those energies, my darling Librans. Whatever this moon energy is, could have something to do with, a win-win outcome is forecast, but just be aware that there is things that are hidden. but you are in this energy of gratitude and luxuries, my darling Librans, and hold on to that energy. Yeah, because you've got the lovers here. So, my darling Librans, you know, the lovers, you know, in the tarot can be, you know, love, of course, but it can also be a card of being at a crossroads as well. So, you know, take it how it resonates. If it's love that you're looking for, then this energy here is that energy of you feel that something may be hidden from you in love. So you're not being told the whole story here. So, and you're standing independent and proud in this Nine of Pentacles energy, because the Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence as well. So you are going to be okay. You know, you're going to be okay on your own. My darling Librans is what I feel for you. And like I said, the win-win outcome is forecast. If, you know, this happens to be that something is coming to an end, then, you know, let it go. Let it go with love. However, I actually feel this is more to do with you've got a decision to make. You've come to a crossroads. You're not sure which way to go because you do feel that there are things that are hidden, and that's what I feel. However, whatever choice you make will be the right choice because the win-win outcome is forecast, my darling Librans. So make that choice and move forward and just release this moon energy. You know, release it and let it go. You're going to be moving through it. You're going to step into this amazing pre-empress energy and come out of it. It's going to, and like I said, that win-win outcome is forecast, which is a beautiful energy for you. Love this for you, my darling Librans. All right, let's see what we have as a final message for you, my darling Librans, for this full moon in Taurus. What do we have for my darling Librans for this full moon in Taurus? Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. There you go. Take that how it resonates, my darling Librans. But, you know, your overarching energy was, you know, more about your resources and intimacy, which is what was showing up here. But, you know, take it how it resonates. If you get the opportunity to do any speaking or, you know, attend workshops or anything like that, then, you know, it's coming up in your cards that it's a good time to do that, my darling Librans. So, like I said, take it how it resonates. But beautiful energies for you, my darling Librans. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Just poke that little thumbs up for me right now. And please leave me a comment or an emoji in the comments. It really does help my channel grow. It sends a signal to the algorithm that, you know, my content is worth watching and sends it out to more people who might need to see it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you. All right. We're going to move on to my darling Scorpios. Hi, Scorpios. So, my darling Scorpios, it is your birthday season. And if it is your birthday during this week of the full moon, then a big mwah to you. Happy birthday. So if it is your birthday, drop me an emoji in the comments of a birthday cake or something like that, or a balloon or something, so I know that it's your birthday. So for you, my darling Scorpios, relationships are in the spotlight for you during this full moon. You know, significant changes or revelations may occur in your partnership. So embrace the transformations and seek balance between independence and togetherness. So, I mean, being that we are in Scorpio season, your darling season, it's all about transformation. So, you know, embrace those energies. Let's see what we have for you as an overarching energy for this time, my darling Scorpios. I think this came up for, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Leo or Cancer, I'm not sure. But anyway, balance, spirituality and practicality. So full moon in Pisces. So you're being encouraged here, my darling Scorpios, to balance, you know, your spirituality and practicality. So, but, you know, from the overarching energy, your relationships are going to be in the spotlight. So let's consult the tarot, my darling Scorpios, and see what we have for you as energy for this full moon in Taurus. See what we have for you. I think that one was looking at me. All right, and one. All right, my darling Scorpios, let's see what we have for you. Make sure they're all in view. Cards are upside down. The Seven of Wands, my darling Scorpios. So where are you feeling that you need to defend yourself, my darling Scorpios? So this Seven of Wands card is a card of, you know, conviction as well. It's like when you know that something is true, then you're just going to go for it. But you feel that you have to defend those decisions, my darling Scorpios. You don't. You make those decisions with, you know, with confidence, because you don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to defend those decisions. You know, the energy. I mean, that, as I was saying before, that embrace the transformation and seek balance between independence and togetherness. Well, you're being told to balance here again. So, you know, but you need to move out of this, I need to defend my actions. I need to, you know, are you feeling that you need to defend decisions that you've made or actions that you've taken? You know, that's what's coming up in this reading. So let's get some more. Yeah, and it's bugging you. You are feeling trapped in this. The Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction, my darling Scorpios. You need to move out of that energy, and, you know, otherwise it's going to keep you stuck. So you can see easily here, she can easily take that blindfold off. She could easily take those bindings from, you know, around her body and move through those swords. It's like, this is self-imposed restriction, my darling Scorpios, and you need to move through the energy because it's not serving you here. Balance your spirituality and practicality. Yeah, because you've been working hard, my darling Scorpios, and your hard work is going to pay off. That's what I'm feeling here, because this is a card of Eight of Pentacles. It's the material success on the horizon. It is the card before. You are working towards the Nine of Pentacles, which is independence and wealth and, you know, gratitude and luxuries. So you're nearly done. You're nearly there, my darling Scorpios, is what I feel. You know, she's just got couple more here to work on, and then she's done. So, yeah, make sure that you get out of this feeling of you know, maybe it's a feeling of that you can't do it or something like that, or you're feeling that this, you defending yourself is tiring for you. And look, it is. Having to continue to defend yourself it's exhausting to have to do that. But this is a card of conviction. It's when you know that you know, my darling Scorpios, and you know that you are working, you've worked hard. You know that that whatever is coming in for you is, you know, this beautiful Eight of Pentacles energy. You know, it's material success on the horizon. You are nearly there, my darling Scorpios. So don't give up. Keep moving forward is what I feel for you. But definitely balance your spirituality and practicality. That's what you're being encouraged to do. Balance your energies. You know, I'm surprised that the Two of Pentacles didn't turn up here, which is that work hard, play hard. So it did before when that card came up. So yeah, but this is, I think, for you more that you're in your head and you need to move through that energy, my darling Scorpios. So let's see what we have as a final message for you, my darling Scorpios, for this time. Final message for my darling Scorpios for the full moon in Taurus. What do we have? Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Yes, exactly. Listen. Be open, my darling Scorpios. Listen to what the angels, the universe, your guides, your higher self, anything is telling you to move out of this energy, this Eight of Swords energy. You're being encouraged that, they're answers to your prayers, my darling Scorpios, and it's just beautiful. So thank you, my darling Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Powerful energies. If you did, please hit that little thumbs up button for me. And like I said, leave me an emoji in the comments below. If it is your birthday, leave me a birthday emoji. But also let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Just leave me a heart or something if you don't want to comment. Like I said, does something to the algorithm and pushes my content out, which, helps my channel grow. And I would really appreciate it. So thank you. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so thank you, my darling Scorpios. All right, let's move on to my beautiful Sagittarians. Hi, Sagittarians. All right, for you, Sagittarians, for this time, the full moon for you emphasizes health and your daily routine. So it's a good time for you to reassess your habits and make improvements. Unexpected changes in your work environment may also occur, so stay flexible, alrighty? So let's see what we have for you as an overarching energy for this full moon in Taurus for you, my darling Sagittarians. What do we have? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Love it. Well, that's a beautiful energy for you, my darling Sagittarians. Your hard work is paying off. Love it. All right, let's consult the tarot and see what we have for you as energies. Overarching your tarot energies for this time, my darling Sagittarians. What do we have for you? Messages for this full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio. God, what am I saying? Full moon in Taurus. All right, let's see what we have for you. All right, let's see what we have for you. The Seven of Pentacles. Actually, that doesn't come up very often in my readings, but I'm glad to see it here. So, my darling Sagittarians, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of receiving a harvest. It's also, as one of my favourite tarot readers, Chris Reck on Minnow Pond says, is the juice worth the squeeze? So it's a card of, in the traditional tarot, is sitting there with thinking, you can see that he's grown all these pentacles, but is it worth it? He's not quite sure, but all he needs to do is she needs to take this pentacle and plant it somewhere else so she can have another harvest. That's all it is it's a card of contemplation. So I would be saying to you here is, you're obviously thinking during this time, your hard work, you're wondering, is your hard work paying off? So what I feel here is that, it's just a card of contemplation, my darling Sagittarians, and I feel that that's the energy you're in at the moment. Yeah, and you've got the Two of Cups coming in, which is beautiful. So, look, I'm not quite getting love off this, but take it how it resonates. It could be the Two of Cups is a card of either soulmate energy, or if it's not love or something like that you're looking for, it could be you and your higher self. So, and it doesn't even have to be a romantic, soulmate energy. We all have soul, people in our life that aren't romantic. So it could be just that you have, this beautiful soul connection coming in. Could be a friendship, could be a love relationship, but you know, take it how it resonates. But I feel that this beautiful relationship, or you know, energy of a connection is coming in for you, my darling Sagittarians, which is beautiful. Oh, and you get the Lovers. So yes, I now I am getting that it is a relationship. Putting all this together, it's a feeling of you're wondering whether this relationship is worth it. You're wondering whether it's going to go the distance. That's what I feel off this. And look, you've put hard work into this relationship, my darling Sagittarians. So you want to know whether it's going, you know, whether it's worth it. And unfortunately, only you can decide that, my darling Sagittarians. It is, you know, a case of you have to make those decisions. Nobody else can make those for you. So, yeah, powerful energies. And I'm not really getting anything more off that other than it's up to you, my darling Sagittarians. It's up to you to work out, you know, what it is that you want from this relationship, and you know, whether that's what you're getting from it and whether you will get it, you know. So, but I thought it would be, you know, as the overarching energy was unexpected changes in your work environment, and then you get the hard work paying off. But this is clearly, from what I feel here, is it's about a relationship here. So, like I said, take it how it resonates. You know, if it's not a relationship, then I feel that this Lover's card is about a choice that you need to make. And it's a choice with this contemplation energy as to which way you need to go. So, and then that would be you and your higher self. So, yeah, powerful energies for you, my darling Sagittarians. All right, let's consult the angel therapy cards as a final message. Let's see what we have for my darling Sagittarians as a final message for you for this full moon in Scorpio. Heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviours that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Put that down, sorry. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Yeah, okay. So look, take that how it resonates. And look, addictions can be to many things. They can be to shopping, they can be to, you know, a person, they can be to work, it can be to social media, it can be to, you know, many different ideas. Could be addiction to tarot. Nah, you can't be addicted to tarot. Forget that one. You know, the addictions come in many forms. So look, take it how it resonates. It could be, you know, whatever it is for you. There's just saying, ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So beautiful energies for you, my darling Sagittarians. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Go and just push that little thumbs up button for me. And please leave me an emoji in the comments to let me know, you know, if this reading resonated with you. Like I said, it does something to the algorithm, pushes it out, and, you know, lets everybody else know that, you know, my readings are worth watching, and I would really appreciate it. And if you could please subscribe. Thank you. All right, well, on to my darling Capricorns. Hi, Capricorn. For you, my darling Capricorns, this lunation highlights your creative and romantic sectors. So you may experience sudden bursts of inspiration and or changes in your love life. So embrace the creative flow and allow yourself to express your passions. And being that this full moon is in your fellow earth sign of Taurus, yeah, we'll be feeling these energies a little bit more. So most of the earth signs will. So let's see what we have for you, my darling Capricorns, for this full moon in Taurus. Communication is key, my darling Capricorns. New moon in Gemini. All right, love it. Okay, let's consult the tarot and see what we have for you, my darling Capricorns, for this full moon in Taurus on the 15th. Let's see what we have for you. Take that one. All right, my darling Capricorns, let's see what we have. Ooh, the Empress. Love it. The Empress, my darling Capricorns. Now, the Empress is an energy of, birth of a new idea, the abundance, the birth of, it could actually even be the birth of a child or something like that. You may hear the birth of a child, but I feel here for you it's to do with your abundance, my darling Capricorns. It is that you are in this energy of feeling abundant, that you have, everything you desire, everything you want, is within easy reach. That's what I feel for you during this time. But you've got this feeling still, this lingering feeling. This is the energy you want to be in, but this is the energy you're finding yourself going back to, my darling Capricorns, which is the Five of Cups. So this is a card of feeling or wallowing in disappointment, my darling Capricorns, and you need to move out of that energy in order to be able to embrace this beautiful Empress energy that we have here. So you can see on this card, she's got 3 cups and they've spilled. But, if she could just look behind her, she would see that there's 2 cups that are standing and she's sprouted these beautiful transformational butterfly wings. So it's a card of being in an attitude of gratitude, my darling Capricorns, and I feel that's the energy you need to get into in order to bring in this beautiful, abundant Empress energy. You just need to move through this Five of Cups because it's holding you back. Yeah, because here it comes. Here comes the Nine of Cups. Love it. So if you can just move out of this Five of Cups energy, and the fives in the tarot have easy solutions, as I say. So the easy solution for this is to change your attitude. You're feeling that you're just wallowing in disappointment here. You're not being grateful for what you do have. And there is so much to be grateful for, my darling Capricorns. You can be grateful that you wake up in the morning. You can be grateful that your coffee tastes so good. There is so much to be grateful for. And when you just find little things to be grateful for, you'll find more to be grateful for. And that will bring you into alignment here for the Nine of Cups, my darling Capricorns, which is your wishes fulfilled. These cards together, fabulous. I mean, wow. That's all I can say. The caveat with the Nine of Cups is that you need to be in that alignment. You need to be in alignment with your wishes or whatever that wish, dream or goal is. And this is holding you back, my darling Capricorns, which is why I'm saying to you, be in an attitude of gratitude. In order for you to be able to feel these beautiful, abundant, wish fulfillment energies, you need to get out of this, move through this disappointment energy, my darling Capricorns, because it isn't serving you and might have something to do with communication here, is what the Oracle card is saying. But lovely energy for you, my darling Capricorns, if you can allow it. And that's what you need to do, is allow. Get yourself into that alignment of feeling that you have more than enough, my darling Capricorns. All right, let's see what we have for you as a final message for my darling Capricorns. Ear chakras. Yeah, somebody else not long ago had this. So notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your own mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. And yes, and I feel that that's what you need to do in order to move through this Five of Cups energy, my darling Capricorns, is to, listen, be open, and get yourself into alignment, my darling Capricorns, in order to be able to embrace these beautiful, abundant and wish fulfillment energies. Love this for you. So thank you, my darling Capricorns. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. You know, just push that little thumbs up on your screen right now. It really helps my channel grow. You know, drop me a little emoji and let me know that this reading resonated with you. And if you could please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Say thank you. All right, let's move on to my darling Aquarians. Hi, Aquarius. For you, my darling Aquarius, during this time, so your home and family matters are in focus during this full moon. So you might experience changes in your living situation or your family dynamics. So it's a good time to create a stable and nurturing environment, my darling Aquarians. All right. Let's see what we have for you as an overarching energy, my darling Aquarians, for this time. Look at the bigger picture, they say. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so you're being encouraged, my darling Aquarians, to look at the bigger picture. So whatever that means for you, let's consult the tarot and see what we have for you, for messages for the full moon in Taurus for my darling Sagittarians. What do we have? Make sure they're all in view. For you, my darling Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we have. Lady Justice is coming in for you, my darling Sagittarians. So, you know, there may be a legal situation that you've had on your mind that looks like is coming to a conclusion and looks like it will be, you know, a conclusion in your favor here, my darling Sagittarians. So, you know, when sorry, Sagittarians, I mean Aquarians. Sorry, Aquarians. My bad. I was looking at the full moon in Sagittarius on that card there. So, my bad, Aquarius. This is definitely an Aquarius reading. So, for you, my darling Aquarius, yes, what I feel here is that Lady Justice is coming in to balance, give you back your, it's like a karmic energy is coming in for you, my darling Aquarians, and it's going to bring balance back into your life here. And, you know, you're being encouraged to look at the bigger picture. But from what I feel, I mean, and take it how it resonates. If there is, you know, if you've had a legal situation that's been going on a little bit too long, look, it seems to me around this time you're going to get the outcome that you desire. Yeah, exactly. The Ace of Pentacles is coming in. Exactly what I feel. And I do feel there is it's an opportunity coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. You are getting this beautiful gift coming in for you, but you need to be open to receive it. Look at the bigger picture. Make sure that you are open to be able to receive, because, you know, nothing's going to come to you if you're closed off. So, and I feel that you may be a little bit apprehensive, my darling Aquarians, but I feel you need to be open to receive. Yeah, look at these gifts coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. So, you know, the Page of Pentacles is coming in. You know, if you've been watching me long enough now, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. So this beautiful little boy here is coming in to give you an opportunity. And I think, from what I feel here, it is this Ace of Pentacles opportunity that's going to come in, but you need to be open to receive it. So, you know, look out for, you know, a text, a call, an email, you know, any kind of communication that is bringing you an opportunity, my darling Aquarians. I feel that it is going to give you the justice that you need. I feel that it is going to bring you your karmic rewards, my darling Aquarius. I feel that But I feel too, though, that in order for you to receive and to be open to receive it, you need to be looking at the bigger picture. I feel that you're being a bit too narrow-minded at this time, and you just need to be a bit more open to receive. Just a caveat too with the messengers at this time is that we will be in retro shadow for the Mercury retrograde. So just make sure that if you're responding to any opportunities or messages, things like that, that they are going to the person that you intend them to go to. That's my caveat for this time, because we don't want private messages of private opportunities going to the wrong person. Just putting that out there. All right, powerful energies for you, my darling Aquarians. All right, let's see what we have as a final message for my darling Aquarians for this full moon in Taurus. What do we have as a final message? Twin flame, beautiful. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So take that how it resonates, my darling Aquarians. But if you had a question that you were thinking as I was shuffling those cards, it says the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So, you know, I don't see romance here at all, but take it how it resonates. So thank you, my darling Aquarians. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up for me, and pop a little emoji in the comments and let me know if this reading resonated with you. I would love to know. Like I said, it does something to the algorithm and just pushes my content out and just tells the algorithm that you enjoy my readings, and yeah, helps bring it to somebody else that may need to see it. So thank you, and please subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's move on to my darling Pisces. Hi, Pisces. So, my darling Pisces, for you, for this full moon, this illuminates your communication and learning sectors, my darling Pisces. So, you may receive important news or sudden insights. It's a great time to share your ideas and connect with others on a deeper level, my darling Pisces. So, take that how it resonates. But let's see what we have for you as an overarching energy from these Moonology cards. I'll take that. Oh, dropped them all. Step out of your comfort zone. You're being encouraged, my darling Pisces. The North Node. Wow, okay. So, step out of your comfort zone, my darling Pisces. All right, let's consult the tarot and see what we have for you for this time, for this full moon in Taurus, my darling Pisces. What do we have? Messages for Pisces. For this full moon in Taurus. Let's see what we have. Make sure they're all in view for you, darling Pisces. All right, we've got the Five of Swords here. So, my darling Pisces, the Five of Swords is a card of, it's a victory, but it's a hard-won victory here. And it's also a card of conflict as well. So, take it how it resonates. But you can see, look at his little smug face here. He has won this battle, my darling Pisces, but it was a hard-won battle. So, has there been something in your life where you've won something, but it was a hard-won battle? You've had a victory, but it doesn't feel like a victory. And look, sometimes we get those, that it's, yes, you may have a victory, but it doesn't feel like that. It's also, Five of Swords is also a card of taking a risk, but, I would be cautioning you that if you are thinking of taking a risk, that it's a calculated risk. It's not just a whim kind of risk. It is a calculated risk. It's something that you have, thought about, done the pros and cons, and, worked out all the issues. So but take that how it resonates. Anyway, let's get some more info. Yeah, the sun. Yee. So what I feel here is that this hard-won victory that you've had, my darling Pisces, is bringing you the sun. It was worth it, even though, you know, it was a harsh one victory for you. It's bringing you this beautiful sun. The sun is the best card in the tarot deck. It comes in to bring you warmth. It illuminates, you know, it brings you joy. It just fills your heart with warmth and contentment, my darling Pisces. So I feel you had to go through whatever this was in order to bring this energy in for you. And that's what I feel is coming in. Yeah. And the Page of Wands as well. So little pages, if you've been watching me for a while, you know pages in the tarot are messengers. And this fella brings in the beautiful Ace of Wands. And what I love about this card is that this wand is illuminated. So he is bringing in, he's bringing in this message of action that is required to be taken, and it's inspired action. You are going to be inspired, my darling Pisces. This little fella is bringing in inspiration for you that you will need to take action on. And I just feel that you're leaving this Five of Swords energy behind you because you're moving into this beautiful sun, joy energy. But just keep out for this spark of inspiration. Keep your, you know, your spidey senses out for this beautiful spark of inspiration that may be coming in for you. One thing I will say as well about this time with the messengers coming in is that we are going into Mercury retrograde, and we will be coming into that retro shadow. So please, please, please be careful of any messages that you send. Make sure they are going to those that you intend to send them to. That's just the caveat of this time. But this looks like a beautiful reading for you. You're being encouraged to step out of your comfort zone, my darling Pisces, and that may have something to do with this inspired action here. So take it how it resonates, but I think this time for you is going to be joy. You are going to have joy, my darling Pisces. All right, let's see what we have for you, my darling Pisces, as final message from the angels. Let's see what we have for you, my darling Pisces. Throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Yeah. And look, that may have had something to do with this Five of Swords here. You know, you do need to speak, you know, sometimes it's hard to speak your truth. And, you know, maybe that's what you had to do in order to have this hard-won victory, my darling Pisces, which is bringing you this beautiful sun energy and this spark of inspiration, this inspired action that you need to take. Just beautiful for you. So thank you, my darling Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Just push that little thumbs up right now for me. Thank you. And, you know, leave me an emoji in the comments if this resonated with you. I would love to know, you know, how this resonated with you. It does something to the algorithm, and just pushes my content out, and just lets YouTube know that you are enjoying the readings, and, you know, that may push it out to somebody else that may need to hear this message. So thank you. And if you could please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you. So that wraps up, you know, these beautiful readings. So thank you very much, everyone. Let me just bring the camera down to here. So, yeah, powerful energies around for the collective around this time of the full moon. So, you know, I hope you all enjoyed your readings. If you did, like I said, please give them a thumbs up, and, you know, just push that little button right now. It really does help my channel grow. Leave me an emoji. Love to know what your thoughts are. And if you could please subscribe to my channel. Good things are on the way for you, my darlings. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.